Hey guys, this video we're going to be checking out this 3-inch frame from GearBest. This is the GB136. Interesting frame. The arms here are connected and it actually assembles there, but it's one piece arm in the front here and a one piece arm in the back. Kind of looks a little bit like a 3-inch like Hyperlite Floss, for example. But they uses M2 screws here and M2 standoffs, which I think is probably a little bit on the weaker side. This is, I guess, supposed to be kind of like a light or ultralight 3-inch frame. I wouldn't put a lot of heavy motors on this one. It does take the 9mm hole pattern motor, so only work with 110XX motors. It will also work with the RCX 1304 motors. There's a few others that have the 9mm hole pattern that are bigger, but mostly this is intended for the lighter 1104 motors with a 3-inch propeller. And yeah, you get a, basically these arms are 3mm thick. You have these 3 plates here, they're 1.5mm thick. And then obviously you have the arms sandwiched in between these two here. Got a 20 by 20 stack area here. It does come with some rubber grommets and nylon standoffs for installing your flight stack. This camera, these two side camera plates here are a little bit on the tall side. See there's a little bit of a gap there between the plate and the standoff. So, you know, we might want to do some filing down maybe to get that to seat better. It does seem like the cut on these little side plates are a little bit off. Plus, the getting the camera screw in here is going to be kind of a hassle because you can see it is blocked by that standoff there. And yeah, if you run this back the other way, backwards, then the camera will be running into the flight stack if you have a flight stack here, so it's kind of a design issue with this one. I would suggest if you want to get this camera mounted, you probably want to take the standoff out and then screw in the camera and then put the standoff back in once you've set your angle. But then adjusting your angle is going to require removing the standoff. You have to do one at a time, so that's a bit of a hassle. You got a pretty thin top plate here. If you want to run a top mounted battery, probably put a battery strap through here. But this is mostly intended for lightweight builds. There's a actually a pre-built model is not out yet. Actually on GearBest it comes with 1104, I think 7,000 kV motors. Kind of an unusual size. I think that one's going to be on the lighter side. I'm not sure because I haven't gotten it yet. But the frame here itself, you know, without any electronics on it, is coming in at about 21.5 grams. So it's fairly light for a 3-inch frame or 3mm arms. So I'm probably going to be building this out with something similarly light, like 1104, maybe 6,000 kV motors, or 1105, 5,000 kV motors. And with a 3-inch prop, probably do like a 2S or 3S setup. And you know, see how long it can fly around for. This is not going to be for super fast racing or big motors, because I don't think this frame is actually designed for that, because it's just, you know, got some very thin top plates and sandwich plates here, M2 hardware. So it's just, I don't think this is going to take a crash all that great, especially if you hit the front here. You know, these screws are going to bend probably if you have a battery on top. Just my guess. But for, you know, as a park cruiser or something light, smaller motors, not going to make a lot of noise, but you want some 3-inch props, might not be a bad frame to check out. And it's fairly inexpensive. It's only $14 right now on GearBest. That's the regular price. I think I would expect it to go in flash sale. If it ever does, it'll probably be like $9 or $10, something like that. So if you want a cheap frame, this is an interesting one to check out. Oh, by the way, yeah, 3 motor holes, not 4. So I guess they designed this arm here to shave a little bit of weight off, I suppose. I don't know how much weight you'd save there, but yeah, interesting frame. I'm going to build it out with some light components and we'll see how it flies. So probably do some comparisons to other bigger motors in terms of efficiency testing. I'll have to see how long I can get this to fly on a smaller motor. Anyway guys, that's going to do it for this little quick overview of this frame from GearBest, the GB136. If you got any questions, let me know, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.